Well, new tonight, a school and a daycare are responding to cases of COVID-19. La Petite Academy in the Northland is now closed after a person who entered the school last Thursday tested positive. The school says they'll stay closed until Thursday as they're being professionally cleaned and sanitized. The person who tested positive has to quarantine and be medically cleared before returning to the school. There is a presumed positive case of coronavirus at Summit Point Elementary School in the Lee Summit District. School officials say that it's not an outbreak. Anybody who came in contact with that person has now been notified. Deep cleaning is also taking place. A new reaction tonight to 17 reports of coronavirus cases in the Blue Valley School District. It includes 3 cases reported at Timber Creek Elementary School. More than 100 people are now in quarantine. Blue Valley school officials say that they are following recommendations made by the Johnson County Health Department. But some parents held a rally this weekend expressing their disappointment. They want their children back in school. Elementary school students are back in class full time starting October 5th. Hybrid learning starts the same day for middle and high schools.
If you look at the stats, there's not been one death in pediatric ages 0 to 17 in Johnson County since COVID started. And the deaths in parent and teacher age groups are also very, very low. So I think that this is being driven by fear.
The Johnson County Health Department says it is concerned about reports of long-term effects on people who have contracted the virus. High school football players in at least 2 other districts have also tested positive for the virus. A football player at Lawrence High School tested positive. Both the varsity and the JV teams are now in quarantine, and Friday's game against Mill Valley is canceled. A player at Lewisburg High School also tested positive. As of now, Friday's game is still on, but between mandatory quarantines and injuries, the team is now down to 13 players. Kansas is reporting 1,674 cases of COVID-19 since Friday. Missouri reports 1,463 cases since yesterday. The positivity rate is declining in both states. It's at 15.4% in Kansas, 12% in Missouri. The national average now at 4.6%. Well, the United States could surpass 7 million infections and 200,000 coronavirus-related deaths by the end of this week. This as the CDC creates confusion over what to tell Americans about how this disease can travel through the air. Camila Bernal has the latest.
The CDC Monday abruptly deleting new guidance on airborne transmission of coronavirus, saying it was posted in error. A federal official familiar with the situation says it was posted by mistake. It wasn't ready to be posted. Somebody hit the button and shouldn't have. The abrupt action sparking speculation as to why the reversal happened.
The fact that they retracted this, even though this is common scientific knowledge at this point, one has to wonder what's behind it. Was there political pressure, political interference that's driving this rather than science?
This as Health and Human Services announces the FDA and the CDC now have to run everything through them. Meanwhile, the U.S. is facing 40,000 cases on average per day, and more than half of the country is now seeing an uptick in cases.
We may be in for a very apocalyptic fall, I'm sorry to say.
California now passing a grim benchmark. 15,000 deaths and creeping up on surpassing 800,000 confirmed cases.
The heat wave, the wildfires, air quality were impacting our total testing availability in this state. We're starting to see those numbers go back up now, just shy of 124,000 tests, average number of daily tests over the last 7 days.
I'm Camila Bernal reporting.
Well, new tonight, a federal judge is ordering the post office to prioritize election mail. The judge ruled that the Postal Service must treat all election mail as first class or priority mail express. The post office must also pre-approve all overtime requests for the 2 weeks surrounding Election Day to make sure absentee ballots are processed properly. Today's ruling comes after a judge on Friday ruled against the post office's recent policy changes, which had slowed the mail.